Hey, this is Lena Marcos. Welcome to BNS About Movies, huh? Maybe you want to listen to Sam talk a long time about American girl movies, or maybe Italian movies, huh? Well, you've met death. Anyway, you're Sam.
What a budget this show has now to bring in Helena Marcos. Anyway, welcome to BNS About Movies. This week's movie is Devil Returns from 1982. Imagine, if you will, a movie with a temerity to steal large chunks of Halloween while also taking most of its soundtrack and some ideas from The Omen and The Exorcist. That would give you Jing Hung Fun Yo Ye, as we say in America, Devil Returns. It is amazingly ridiculous, as you hoped it would be. Our heroine, Mie Hun Fang, called for the wrong cab. His driver is a wanted robber and serial assaulter who attacks her and leaves her to die, but she survives, and her testimony is what puts him in front of a firing squad. Even though she can see his death in her dreams, he hasn't left her memory, and she begins to fear that the life growing in her womb isn't from her husband, from that killing machine. Her attempts to have an abortion are screwed when the nurse is attacked and the doctor is violently hurled from the operating room through an open window. By violently, I mean that this is a Hong Kong movie where life is cheap and stunts are painfully real. Well, what would you do now? Throw yourself down a flight of stairs? How about throwing yourself down the stairs accompanied by Jean-Michel Jarre's Oxygen? Why did they pick that song? Could it be because the second part of it was used in Jackie Chan's Snake and the Eagle's Shadow? Well, anyway, that doesn't work. The baby is born, and Mie Shun is so afraid of her child that she refuses to name it. And when no one's around, the baby torments her, crying nonstop. Luckily, there's an exorcism, and the baby turns to the side of good. The movie's not over. The killer is enraged that his son is no longer evil, so he returns back to the world of the living, killing everyone in his path, from the nanny who suggested the exorcism to a young couple. Finally, the movie settles into a straight-up Halloween ripoff mode, except, with the Asian twist of the murderer being covered in wine to banish his evil spirit before he's shot several times. This movie plays with the issue of motherhood and the changing role of women within Chinese culture pretty well, and until it decides it needed to see an Asian version of Jamie Lee stab those knitting needles into the eye of a killer all over again. Of course, this is also a movie that takes large bits of its story from When a Stranger Calls and Black Christmas, but you can't fault it from stealing from some pretty good sources. However, can any of the movies it stole from claim to have a scene shot in a karaoke parlor where the singer outright brutalizes every single man in the club with their lyrics? They take down each of them as they try to laugh it off. Nope, they cannot, and it's moments like this that make this movie shine. In case you'd like to know the lyrics from that song you just listened to, they would be, I'm a dragon, You're just a little centipede. I'm like a pine tree, You're just a little onion. How distant I am from you. I'd rather marry a dog than you. I'm a dragon, How can I marry a centipede like you? You may wonder what high-end boutique label has released Devil Returns, and I'm here to tell you none of them. I have a shoddy VCD download off the internet with hard-coded Asian and Chinese subtitles, with each line of dialogue being spoken in both Cantonese and Mandarin at the same time. The strange feedback from all this information overload makes this movie somehow even better as a result. It's also a grainy mess, transferred from VHS to CDR with no care whatsoever for quality. It's magical. You should watch all movies this way. Anyways, that's another episode of BNS About Movies. You can find more on the website, bnsaboutmovies.com, reach out to me at bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com. If you want to rate us, that would be really helpful. Share it with a friend would be even more helpful. And thanks for listening.